Today again, I'm here to continue with the experiment, another 30 minutes on the treadmill. So today is day 2. So let's do it, 30 minutes on the treadmill. So let's see. We're going to continue to experiment to see how long I can keep up with this. Yeah, again, for anybody who is joining us for the first time, this is an experiment based on the inspiration from Dr. B.J. Fogg, who says that if you want to do behavior changes, you have to start with tiny habits. So my tiny habit is I'm going to walk on a treadmill every day for just 30 minutes. That is my tiny habit. Until I can see that it has become, a habit. So I want to experiment and see if that's actually true. And today was very challenging because down here in North Carolina, it was, snowing. It snowed last night. The weather is really bad out there. A lot of ice. So just making the decision to come to the gym was a lot more difficult than other days. So, those are all part of the things that people deal with when they are trying to make behavior changes. How do you make behavior changes when you have all these difficulties, right? Like the theory goes, the theory says that behavior is when motivation, ability, and prompt converge together at the same time. That's B.J. Fogg's theory. So I'll be testing it by making sure that I come to the gym here every day, just 30 minutes, and see how it goes. So right now, I've just done 2 minutes, 8 calories burnt, and 0.11 miles. So let's keep going, see how it goes. And if you're out there and you want to join me, please feel free to join me, and we can continue this experiment and see how it goes. Feel free to do that. Yeah, if you can join me, if you have a treadmill, you can join by treadmill. If you want to walk outside, please do so. If you are in Durham, North Carolina, it's very, very cold out here. So walking out there might not be a very comfortable thing. Again, which is one of the difficulties when people are trying to make behavior change. There are always obstacles. There are obstacles on the way. So how do you deal with that? If you wanted to lose weight and you have difficulties of weather, you have difficulties of time, you have difficulties of motivation, how do you overcome all those and stay and maintain the behavior change? So that is what people are facing out there. Many people out there, they say they want to lose weight, but then obstacles start coming. How are you going to lose weight? How are you going to maintain it? Some want to eat healthy. Many, many things people want to do. But the question is, how do you make those changes? That's a tough one. How do you make those changes? It's very difficult for most people. So all I would say is, if you want to try to experiment with me, go ahead. Join me in doing it. Get your own treadmill or any other thing you want to do and start tiny changes are what will eventually make, tiny habits is what will eventually make a big change. So I'm here at Planet Fitness in Durham, North Carolina. That's where I'm doing my own tiny habit. I'm here at Planet Fitness, Durham, North Carolina. So join us. I see there are 11 people joining right now. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Keep it going. So for those who have just joined, I see 11 people have joined today. This is day 2. I started yesterday. Yesterday was day 1. This is day 2. So basically what we are doing is we are trying to start tiny habits that can help us to make big changes. A lot of people want to make changes in their lives, but they don't know where to begin. They don't even know how to begin. So Professor BJ Fogg, he says, in order to make those changes, you have to start small. Start small. That is what is important. Start small. So if you want to join me, go right ahead. Right now I've been on the treadmill now for 5 minutes 35 seconds, 23 calories burnt, 0.32 miles. So we're gonna keep going. Thank you for joining, Dante. Hello. Thank you for joining. Leti Pancheco. Thank you for joining. Tutorial. No piano perfect. Thank you for joining. So thank you for joining my channel. I hope you can subscribe and continue to watch what my channel is about. My channel is about health and wellness. Health and wellness. That's what my channel is about. It's usually a good habit before you start walking like this on the treadmill to stretch. Yeah, I realized I did not stretch today. I came in, I was in a rush since I came in much late. It's much late here than I did yesterday. So always a good idea when you come in, you stretch. Stretching is very, very good. Really prepares the body for the workout. I didn't do that. And then again, of course, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Many people out there, when they watch my channel, they notice that I'm a raw vegan, and I also do water fasting. In fact, Sunday, tomorrow, is my water fasting day. So, but many people have a difficult time doing all those very big changes. In fact, they are overwhelmed with those. So the best way to go about that is to start with small changes. Start with tiny habits. Start with tiny habits. From the tiny habits, once you become used to it, then you can start to make, go for the big ones. It will be much easier for you to handle. Yeah. When you want to do the big ones, it turns out that you are not able to sustain it. So that is the problem that most people are facing. I see 4 others have joined. Thank you for joining. I'm here at Planet Fitness, just doing a 30-minute walk on the treadmill. So if you want to join me, go ahead. Okay, again, thank you for joining. See, 2 people are there. So time now is 10:44. I've done 10 minutes and 44 seconds. 46 calories burnt. 0.63 miles. So we're doing 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes on the treadmill. That is our tiny habit for today. And today is day 2. So if you want to join me in the habit, that is great. Pick your own, whatever thing you want to do, and then make it a habit and join me. Let's keep going. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. We're doing an experiment here. Tiny habits. Trying to see how tiny habits can lead to big changes. Inspired by Professor B.J. Fogg, very, very famous psychologist in the field of behavioral science. So we will be walking on the treadmill for just 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. So if you want to join me, please go ahead, wherever you are. Or if you want to be outside, go ahead and do so. Form your own tiny habit and keep it up. And before you know it, you'll be making some big changes in your life in 2025. I'm sure 2025 this year, many people have what they call New Year resolutions. And as is always the case, probably by June, people have not only abandoned the resolutions, but they have probably even forgotten what the resolutions were. So one of the best ways to stick to those resolutions is by looking for tiny habits that you can sustain over a long time. So that's why I decided to make my own experiment and see if I can sustain just spending 30 minutes on the treadmill every day. Can I sustain that? If the weather is bad out there, can I keep doing it? What if there are other issues? If I get busy, what if my motivation wanes? Motivation wavers. Motivation is not something that stays constant, even for people that say they are high performers. Today they are motivated, tomorrow they are not. So what happens when I'm not very motivated? Will I still be able to come? So we'll see. Right now I've done 16 minutes, 59 seconds, 74 calories burned, 1 mile, 1.03 miles covered. So let's keep going. Yeah, I see 4 people have joined there. Thank you for joining. Again, what we are doing here is an experiment. 30 minutes on a treadmill in the gym. Today is day 2. And this is an experiment in which we are trying to see if we can start a tiny habit and sustain it. We can start a tiny habit and sustain it. If you can start a tiny habit and sustain it, then you can be able to make bigger changes. There are big companies out there like Twitter, Google, and all those companies, Instagram. They all started small. They all started with very small things, and then later on they introduced complexity. So if you would like to join me and start small, that would be great. Start a small habit and let's see how far you can continue it. If yours is say push-ups, let's say you want to do push-ups, can you do 2 push-ups every day and then grow from there? If yours is sit-ups, can you do 2 sit-ups, grow from there? If yours is a diet, can you eat 2 apples every day at breakfast and sustain that? Pick something small and make it a habit. And then you go from there. And then also another important thing to remember, when you are done with your habit for the day, when you've completed your habit for that day, always celebrate. Celebration makes you feel good. Yes. Yep. Yesterday I forgot to celebrate when I did it. Hopefully I can remember today, but it is a good thing because celebration brings about a good feeling. And people only make change when they are feeling good. They don't make change when they're feeling bad. So celebration is a key part of it. Yeah. Now I've done 22 minutes and 42 seconds, 101 calories burned, 1 mile, 1.40 miles, 1.40 miles covered. Just walking at a normal pace, nothing complicated. So the idea of a tiny habit is that it should be small and easy enough for you to do it. Yeah. The easier you make it, the more likely you are to keep with that habit. Today, for me, my most difficult challenge coming to the gym had more to do with just getting in my car and driving up here because of the weather. Yeah, and that is one of the things that when you are designing your habit, you should take into consideration. What are the difficulties that you are going to be facing? And then try to figure it out. Yeah, make sure that it is something that is easy and that you can do even on a day when your motivation is down. Yeah. Motivation is one of the most unreliable things to count on for you to maintain a behavior change. Our behavior, even the most motivated people, their motivation is never the same all the time. Some days your body just feels crappy. Some days you don't just feel like coming to the gym or doing whatever behavior you wanted to turn into a habit. So you have to make sure that you design the habit in such a way that it is small and it is simple enough so that you can always do it every day. That's the key right there. Yep, simplicity. Simplicity is genius. Yeah. Again, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Right now, I've done 26 minutes, 118 calories burned, 1.63 miles covered. Again, this is my own tiny habit that I'm trying to establish and continue, and hopefully I can keep doing that even on the days that I am not very motivated. So again, I encourage you, anybody who is joining, watch our channel and see what our channel is about. Our channel is about health and wellness. Health and wellness. And we're trying to share information, share ideas on how people can make changes in their life and become healthier. Yeah. It's not just about diet. It could be anything. Yeah, lifestyle. It's not just about diet. If you want to reduce stress in your life, if that is your aspiration, then how do you go about doing that? You have to design some kind of a tiny behavior that can start helping you to reduce that stress. Whatever your definition of stress is. So I've defined mine. My own aspiration here is to be healthy by just being on the treadmill every day for just 30 minutes. That's it. Just 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I will stop. We're almost there. Right now, I've done 28 minutes and 48 seconds, 130 calories burnt, distance covered 1.81 miles. We're almost there. Letty Pacheco. Letty Pacheco, thank you. You said you will subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Letty Pacheco, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Check out other videos in our channel and please comment. And if there are things that you would like to know about, let me know. I'll be happy to, to explain them to you. Yeah. Let's make 2025 a year in which we will all get healthy. So, yeah, the time is almost up. Time is almost up, winding down. Okay, time is up. So that's it. I've done my 30 minutes today. So those are my 30 minutes all done. So now the celebration. The celebration I'm going to do today, celebrate with me. All you have to say is, oh, what? I'm awesome. That's it. See how good that feels? Say it with me. I'm awesome. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.